Hello everyone, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new speed build video. And today we are going to be building, I would like to call an autumn house, not an autumn house, but it's an autumn house in the New World, which is Hanford on Bagley, I think it's what it's called. I'm not so sure because I recently don't have any motivation to build at all. But I'm trying my best to actually build more and more so that I get more into it. I know in my previous video that I said that, I think it's along the lines of I wish my motivation doesn't go away this time or something. But some things you cannot control, I guess, and I have some days that I really don't want to play the game at all. But anyways, we are building this autumn home in the New World, and the color scheme is pretty much like different shades of red and orange, I would say, on the outside. On the inside though, it is typical looking normal suburban house that you see in my other videos. So it's kind of a mix and match here and there. But throughout the video also you will see that it's just very simple decoration, honestly. But I really like the shape of the house because it kind of looks different. I tried to incorporate a bit of traditional mixed with that, I guess, modern extension over there on the left side of the house. And the lot that I chose is, I think, a 30 by 20 or I think it should be 30 by 20, but the surrounding is filled with a lot of trees, and there's also a waterfall next to the house. So it is kind of hidden in the world, but it is not like a traditional cottage or anything like that. But I really hope you guys will like this build as much as I did building it. Even though it is just a simple build, I think I really like it. And it kind of looks cozy as well. I tried to put in a fireplace, and I swear I put in one fireplace chimney in this build, but when I took the screenshots, the chimney disappeared. And I think it is because I forgot to turn on move objects, because I usually take screenshots the next time or the second time I open the game after I build a specific house. And so I think that is the reason why. And I don't know, I just felt like, you know what, I just couldn't care less about it. But anyways, as you can see from the outside, the color scheme of the house is very brown, or a dark red, I would say. And I tried to mix in the modern and also traditional concept, like I said. And so I used the fence from the Get Together pack, I believe, which comes in white by default swatch, but the brown swatch is really looking nice in my opinion, and I really like it. So I just decided to use that fence. I was contemplating on using either this fence or the normal picket fence, or the fence from, I think, the Cats and Dogs pack or Cottage Living. And so I just like this one, so I just used it instead of the others that were mentioned. But anyways, for the landscaping, as you can see, it's very simple. I didn't really want to focus much on filling in a lot of gaps, but the usual, I just fill in some parts that is in the premise of the house, and then some parts are on the outside of the premise of the house. I tried to make it as natural as possible. As you can see, I put some of those base game bushes on the outside of the house with not a lot of flowers. And I didn't really imagine the personalities of Sims that live here, but I did imagine that there is a family living here consisting of a single child and their two parents. And I was deciding whether to make it a single child or twins, or more than one child in this household. But I eventually realized that there was not a lot of space for me to put in another bedroom. And also, if I did only two children for this household, it would be too normal for me. And so I just imagined that there is a couple of parents and their single child living here. But as always, you can always change that whenever you want to when you download this house. And it will be available in the gallery maybe 1 or 2 days after this video is posted. And I'm pre-recording this video, so it might be a week from now on, which is on the 12th of September from now. So I think I will publish it on Thursday, this coming Thursday, which is the 16th of September. So the house should be up on the gallery by the weekend or earlier, hopefully earlier if I don't forget. But yeah, as you can see, also I added in a scarecrow from the seasons pack, which I really like. I decided to just stick with this autumn style of aesthetic for this build. But the house also ends up having a tiny kitchen, unfortunately, and I'm not so sure if I will be extending a bit of this house. I think I will eventually in the end, but the color scheme of the inside is pretty much suburban, I would say, because it is not traditional, nor is it like modern, like too modern. I also used the counters from the cottage living pack, which looks really nice. At first I wanted to go for the counters from the designer home pack, but I didn't end up doing so because it looked too modern for this build, and so I just thought that the cottage living ones fit perfectly. It looks very nice in my opinion and looks very cozy and family oriented, and also it kind of looks like it's not like too old in a way. But over here in the kitchen also I ended up adding this foraging station from the cottage living pack, which I really like. It looks something that you would see in like fairy tale, I would say, especially like movies like from Shrek or something like that. They have this type of like forest or get out me swamp type of aesthetic going on. But as you can see, I just like extended parts of the house because I thought that a bigger kitchen might be more useful, and so I just extended it by one tile, I think, and I just cluttered up everything. I ended up placing a window over there. I think later on I will be showing, and so I would just like be moving the wall items that I place, and yeah, just to make sure that there isn't anything that blocks the window, so it doesn't look too awkward. But anyways, as you can see also, the color scheme of the kitchen is of like white and yellow. I really like it, and I also used the parenthood pack for this build because it is a family home, and so I just figured out the things that I wanted to include so that it kind of looks like a proper family home and not just some home you would see in the middle of the forest in Henford on Bagley. But anyways, this like modern part of the build is where the dining room is, and it is a small part, so I just squeezed in only one dining room with a wall decoration from the laundry day pack, and also a plant in the corner after this because every corner I believe is suitable for a plant or a lamp. And I'm not so sure about you, but that's how I usually like fill in whenever like I feel like I don't know what to put there. I just put in a plant or a lamp every single time I build a house and have no idea what to put. But anyways, over here is the living room, and at first I decided to go with an open floor concept, but then I later on changed it and added in some walls so that it looks more family-like. If I were to leave the floor plan as an open floor concept, it would kind of look too modern, and I didn't really like that, so I decided to just add in a wall and make it look like a suburban home on the inside with some modern twists in it. But I really like the fireplace that I use, that is from the, what is it called, vintage glamour stuff pack. It's really nice, and I just decided to put it there. Either this fireplace or the one that came with parenthood. I decided to go with this fireplace because it looks more luxurious than the one that came with the parenthood pack, which is, I think it is like made of like bricks or something. I didn't really like that, and I didn't think that the pattern of that fireplace suited the well. I didn't really like that, and I didn't think that the pattern of the fireplace suited this house, and especially because I use a lot of different furniture together, like that rocking chair and also that armchair from the cottage living pack. So I just decided that the fireplace from the Vintage Glamour stuff pack suits more in terms of the pattern and stuff. But anyways, in the hallway there is a mirror and also a bunch of wall decorations from the cottage living pack, and I also included that hallway table. But the house also has a guest bedroom or a normal bedroom if you want, or you can even change this bedroom into a study room or office if you want to. You just need to like delete things here and there. But I decided to include in a guest bedroom because it will make the house look much more friendlier, and I can imagine that the Sims that live here, they maybe have like their grandma come in every season or every 1 or 2 seasons or something like that. And so I just decided to include a guest bedroom for family friendly purposes. But the bathroom of the house, there are actually 2 bathrooms, one on each floor, and they are both located on the same location, like on top of one another, and they're also in the same color and tiles, and even the items that I place in the bathroom are also the same. But anyways, we are moving on to the single daughter or son's bedroom. I think it is a girl's bedroom because I ended up using a lot of decorations that are associated to like teenage girls and stuff like that, and so it is a teenage girl's bedroom or a young adult or young adult if you wish. And it's pink in color and it's very decorative, I would say, and I will end up replacing that bed with the one that came with the designer pack, which I really like, by the way. It really looks nice, but I decided to just change that table over there because it looked too like different for the aesthetic that I was going for, and so I decided to just put in the one that came with the nifty knitting stuff pack because it looked so much more friendlier. And also there was that rocking chair on the ground floor, and so I just decided to include a little bit more of the stuff that came with the nifty knitting stuff pack. And I also included this cute like blob of chair from the new spa update, which is really interesting because they added in a few items, I think. And I really like the items, the ones that are new, and I believe they also added in some nail polish options in the Create a Sims section, and I didn't really check that out, but hopefully I will one day if I open the game again whenever I feel like it. But I imagine that the daughter is very much into crafting, and so I decided to just add in that knitting clutter on the table and also an art easel because she is a creative person. But over here is the grand master bedroom. Is it grandmaster bedroom or just master bedroom? But anyways, this is the bedroom that belongs to the parents, and it's pretty much simple, and both rooms also share the same bathroom because there isn't a lot of space for me to actually like create their own ensuite. But I did add in a bookshelf so that there are a lot more activities for your Sims to do if they get bored suddenly or something like that. And over here is the kind of this upstairs lounge area with a cushion and also a rocking chair. And after this, we will be furnishing the bathroom, I believe, and that would pretty much be the end of the video. But I really tried to add in a lot of like wall decorations that look suitable for the house. But we have reached the end of the video, so I really hope you guys will like this build. If you do like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I guess comment if you want to, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!